Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good afternoon class.
Wassalam, sir.
Waalaikumsalam, sir.
My voice clear
Clear, sir.
Alright. Okay, so usually during the lecture kan, I will give the lecture lah kan. But during the lab session I will take only sometimes of the lab session to discuss the previous lab exercise and then the rest of the time I will give you tasks to be completed lah, okay, and expected to submit by the end of the lab session lah. Kalau if not, let's say the question is quite tough kan, so you may request for some extension lah. Okay. So for today, since we only have very simple exercise kan last week. Mana? Alright. So let's have a look at some of your friend answer. So we look at whether the answer is correct or wrong. Okay, so ini saya ada buka dah ni. Siapa ni? Farhana, are you here Farhana? Ada tak? Farhana.
Ada, sir.
Okay, ni Farhana apa ni? Dua orang Farhana sini. Seorang je. Okay, Farhana Okay, so this is the correct way to do the process lah. Because each of the steps because we are talking about formal kan, bukannya congak kan. Formally, if you have to answer this kind of question during the test so you have to show the process so what are the process to be shown so these are the process first you need to draw you need to draw the each of the process, so which process come first so in this case the first process is number one multiplication so this is because we refer back to, can you see my screen class? Boleh nampak kan screen saya kan?
Boleh, sir.
Table of hierarchy ni kan. So if you can see from this table, so we must solve everything that resides inside of the bracket first, and then function, and then power, and then slash and mode, and then the multiplication and division and so on. Okay. So the or is the least in the hierarchy lah. So by following this, so we get this process so this is the first one is correct, so you write down first, so these are the first operation, okay, and get the resultant, okay, correct. Alright, and then the second process is this one but in terms of how you I'm not saying that your answer is wrong but in terms of the process how to show the process biasalah kan, untuk belajar ni kena tunjuk every process later on when you already master no need to for this all this process but formally in this class I need you to show the process so the number 2 supposedly the process is apa ni kan 35 minus 9 not minus 9 25 minus resultant 1 okay, 25 minus by resultant tak boleh lah ni kan, this one is supposed to be resultant resultant 1 why resultant 1? This one 1. If the resultant is 2, meaning that we are referring to this process. This is the resultant of 4. This is the resultant of 3. Okay. So over here you are missing one more step kan. So there's supposed to be third step over here so third supposed to be over here kan. So you are solving this first. Okay, so you are missing this step lah because you combine everything kan. So in terms of correctness, maybe correct. Betul ke kelas? The final answer is 20, is it correct? Betul ke salah?
Betul, sir.
Okay. Saya tak check berapa jawapan dia kan. So in terms of correctness, yes, correct kan. But are you going to get 100% for this question? No lah, because you are missing few steps kan. So tak dapat markah penuh Alright. Okay. Another thing is that you are missing is if this is the equation kan, kalau it is a equation, okay, if you refer back to the lecture notes kan, if it is a expression expression is something that doesn't have equal in front of it. So this is the final step we just leave the answer like that. Okay, expression expression dia tak ada sama dengan without the equal but if it is a this is expression, if it is a equation if it is a equation, okay, this is expression, okay. If it is a equation, this is expression, okay. This is equation, okay. There you need to add final step over here. Okay, because this is also operator considered as operator, right? So you need to put one more process, final process, which is to indicate that we need to store the results, okay, of the final final resultant in the memory location called D, something like this you may simplify this word as long as the meaning is similar. It's okay okay, but you need to present these steps. Okay, faham tak? Mana tadi? Siapa tadi? Farhana. Okay, ni Farhana. Okay, so Farhana missing ni lah final step over here Alright. Okay, so question number 2, let's look at, saya dah buka dah ni kan. Siapa punya ni tadi? Tak ada nama pula siapa punya ni tadi? Noratika Elia.
Ya saya ke.
Okay, Noratika Elia, question number 2. Okay, so number 2. Okay, so this is the first process, second, okay, first, okay, correct. And then second, resultant of 1 minus 9, okay, correct. And then we solve the third one, okay, in the second bracket, okay, right, correct. And then the fourth one is the multiplication, okay, because we have 2 multiplication, we solve the most left operator if it is a similar in level, so we solve the most left one. So the left one is this one, process number 4, okay, resultant of 2, okay, correct and then we solve this one, and then this is a final operation number 6. Okay, so you get the answer which is correct betul kelas 40
Betul.
Alright, but okay, betul but again so you're missing some marks over here maybe 0.5, maybe 1 mark because you didn't state the final process to store the result, to store the resultant of 6, okay. Store resultant of 6 inside in L macam tu pun okay kan. Store resultant of 6 in L for the step number 7 Step number 7 kan. Ni kan. Tunjuk lah kan. Mungkin tak dapat pula kan. This is step number 7. 7, this one okay. Okay, step number 7. Ni. Mana nak tambah ni? Tambahlah kat sini Number 7. Itulah dia punya wording tu. Alright. Okay, easy so very easy Anybody got different format for the answer? Tengok lelaki pula. Oh, no. Semua no No. Nazrin Nazrin. Ada Nazrin Naim.
Ada sir.
Dia tulis lah. Okay. So this is not the process that what should be done lah. So this is also you show the process, but formally it's not right. Okay, so you are not going to get any marks for the process. Faham, Naim? Dapat
Faham sir.
untuk jawapan akhir je lah. Jawapan akhir tak banyak. Okay, normally it's not much lah. Maybe 1 mark kan. The process tu. Okay, we want to look at the process. Okay, because we want to try to visualize the process happen inside of the compiler kan. Okay, so wrong process. Okay. Tengok. Haziq Iqbal. Ada Haziq Iqbal?
Ada sir.
Alright. Haziq Iqbal. Okay. Okay. Those who already have laptop kan, yang tak ada laptop tu lain cerita kan. But for those who still haven't buy your laptop lagi kan, try to nanti dapat duit PTPTN kan, terus belilah because we are computer science kan, dia susah sikit. Okay, because all assessment, all activities will be conducted, you need to have the tools kan, the tools tu apa, laptop ke PC ke kan. Better laptop lah because nanti kan once you are allowed to go back to the faculty, most probably during that time the faculty will ask you to bring your own laptop to the labs or to the lecture most probably kan, because we are towards that kan. Right. By doing that, it will be much easier for you to learn actually kan, during the lecture or lab session because you are using your own device kan. But currently we have the PC kan, all the labs have PC kan, so no problem kan. In the future we are moving towards you need to bring your own laptop Okay, apa saya nak cakap tadi? Okay, you need to, if you are not familiar with Microsoft Word, you need to make sure you familiarize with Microsoft Word lah. Okay, because nanti test will be conducted using Microsoft Word. You need to write down your answer using Microsoft Word. Okay, the project you need to deliver by using Microsoft Word. Apa lagi lab exercise you need to submit using Microsoft Word. So everything is Microsoft Word kan. Unless you are using Apple Mac device kan, Mac, pakailah Mac punya apa, Mac punya apa, tak tahu saya tak pakai Mac kan. Okay, as long as something like Microsoft Word okay Alright, ni siapa tadi? Apa nama Muhammad Aziz Okay, Muhammad Aziz, tengok. Okay, alright. Yang ni nampak macam betul kan, tapi kurang tepat kan. So you are missing the process kan. So you are not you don't have the drawing kan. Okay. So the drawing also give some points so missing drawing. Okay, missing drawing and missing the last process kan. The last process which is store the last resultant to variable E so missing. Okay. Azikudin. Ada Azikudin?
Yes, sir.
Ni pun sama lah. Okay. So Azikudin pun sama. Okay, missing the steps. Alif Iman.
Ada sir.
Ni pun sama lah. So missing the step. Missing the steps. Alright. Afiq Amar. Ada Afiq Amar? Tak ada Afiq Amar. Afiq Amar tak ada. Okay.
Afiq Ahmad ada sir.
Oh ada. Okay. Okay, number C ni kelas. Do you think he can get full marks for number C?
No.
Tak boleh kan? Sebab apa? Missing apa? Okay, for example over here kan, I'm not saying that this is wrong kan, but formally kan, formally in this class we are using terms resultant kan, resultant of 2 kan, note 25 kan, because the value can be changed kan, so if the value change, okay, this is going to be fixed kan. So resultant always resultant kan, so this is resultant lah. Kan, for example this resultant lah. Resultant. Mana tu dia? Resultant pula resultant of 4 kan. Contoh kan, resultant of apa? Resultant of apa kelas? Step number 3 ni. Resultant of resultant of 2 because 25 ni, okay, it's the process this one kan. Resultant 2 ni kita nak okay, divide by ni kan, C kan. Okay, resultant of 2. Okay, alright, step number 4 ni, step number 4 supposedly what? Step number 4 what should okay, resultant of 3 kan. Resultant of 3 okay, multiply by
Resultant of 1.
okay, resultant of 1. Okay, then missing the final step which is store kan. Insert. Oh, banyak pula the 5th step kan. So result in P. Kan? So, itu je lah. Final step yang P ni, resultant ni biar kosong. KMT. Alright. Any problem class with these simple topics? So we are going to do some more exercise for today. Okay. So the rest of the time, okay, I need you to download week 2 exercise. Banyak sikit so this cover all the contents of chapter 2 lah. So there's a case study, and then you need to identify the data type and give one sample for each of the variable, and then you need to come up with the result of using the specific function. Okay, built-in function ni, ingat kita. So given the value already here, for example congratulation, okay, and then applying right function with this value. So what are the result? Okay, give the result over here, and then explain a little bit about the differences between these three operator, and give some example. And then, okay, everyone already familiar with the steps. Okay, so solve this and this. Simple exercise only. Boleh kelas Boleh tak? Submit before 4 PM lah kalau boleh But if you have maybe dekat Langkawi ke apa kan. Ada dekat Langkawi ke sekarang? Ada siapa dekat Langkawi? Dekat Pulau Tioman ke kan? Boleh hantar malam sikit lah, okay, before midnight. Boleh Boleh?
Yes, sir.
Boleh sir.
Okay, submit in Kalam. The question can be downloaded from Kalam. So this is a question. Okay, session 1 and 2 lab week 2 question. Okay, submit the answer over here. Sekejap. Sebelum saya terlupa. Selalu terlupa ni. You fill in the attendance form first. Then you may proceed with the exercise. Okay, boleh leave the meeting. Okay, thank you. Assalamualaikum.
Sir, the Google Form is cannot open.
Oh, sekejap sebelum saya lupa, tomorrow we are going to have lecture kan? Jangan lupa ya.
Yes, sir.
Okay, sir.
Besok ada lecture Saya nak habiskan satu chapter 3 tu kita nak habiskan besok.
Ada sir.
Okay dah boleh Okay, thank you class.
Thank you sir. Thank you sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you sir. Thank you sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.